Hi, my name is Glenn Finley, and I'm the CEO and founder of Plan B Marketing Group. And our company has partnered with a company by the name of Valera. And I'd like to talk to you about what and why we have decided to do that. So thank you so much for viewing. And what I want to start is by asking you a very, very simple question. And that is, if there was a device that you could place in your home, your office, your business, or your restaurant, or even your church, that was proven to kill the SARS CoV-2, which actually produces the COVID-19 virus, would you want to know about it? Well, I have a short video that I'd like to play for you that kind of introduces this technology and the device that we use to deploy the technology.
The virus that causes COVID-19 and other pathogens are reminders that bad air can kill. You want protection to keep you healthy and give you peace of mind, but you won't settle for just any protection. You want the best out there. Active Pure. The Active Pure system has origins in the NASA space program. It's even been inducted into the Space Foundation Hall of Fame. Active Pure is used daily by hospitals, schools, sports arenas, restaurants, government buildings, homes, and more. So how does it work? The Active Pure system dispatches invisible supercharged submicroscopic particles at tremendous speed. The particles collide with viruses, bacteria, and other nasty things and immediately turn them into harmless byproducts. Active Pure works immediately on both air and surfaces. It comes in portable units built for any space, from gigantic ballrooms to elevators. It's affordable, easy to install, and virtually maintenance-free. It's like invisible personal protective equipment, or PPE, for you and your pets. Sounds too good to be true? Independent FDA-compliant lab testing has shown that within minutes, Active Pure neutralizes more than 99.9% of pathogens, including the virus that causes COVID-19. The Active Pure Medical Guardian, powered by the same Active Pure technology as our other products, has been cleared by the FDA as a Class 2 medical device. There's only one Active Pure. Beware of claims for other systems like HEPA, bipolar ionizers, and UV light. They're passive and slow. Some trap pathogens, but don't destroy them. In fact, many of them are so dangerous people can't even be in the same room while they operate. No system cleans the air faster, safer, or more effectively than Active Pure. To give your family and your customers peace of mind, choose Active Pure, protecting lives with air you can trust. To get Active Pure for your home, office, store, or organization, go to www.valera.com or contact your local distributor.
All right, that is the video that I initially saw when I was introduced to this, and I immediately wanted to start sharing it with people after I did my due diligence. So I spent roughly about a week researching, looking at the website, reading, and I could not find anything at all wrong with what this company is talking about. So this is actually the unit that we have. This is one of the units that we have. I actually have one sitting in my home here. But in Dallas, Texas, on December the 14th of last year, which was 2020, Active Pure Technologies, LLC, actually announced that its air purifying technology inactivated over 99.9% of highly concentrated airborne SARS CoV-2 virus in an enclosed setting in just 3 minutes. Below detectable levels, actually. Testing of the Active Pure technology was conducted by one of the world's top biosafety testing facilities, the University of Texas Medical Branch, or UTMB, which primarily tests for the U.S. military and the Centers of Disease Control, which is the CDC. These results demonstrate the effectiveness of the technology in a laboratory setting, said that by Dr. William S. Lawrence, which is a PhD, director of the Aerobiology Services Division at UTMB's Galveston National Laboratory. So basically, what they're saying is that they just found out that this technology actually will kill the SARS-CoV-2 virus. Now, these are 3 of the most popular units that they produce with this technology. Over to the right, that unit actually sends out molecules from 500 to 3,000 square feet. The Fresh Air Personal, which is the one at the top, you can carry that, wear that around your neck, carry it with you. And then the Fresh Air Mobile is designed for your car. So we have all types of units for different applications. Now, this proactive protection with ActivePure will protect your family from contaminants that are actually hidden in plain sight. As you can see, dust, viruses, mold, dust mites. And this technology was actually derived from NASA. The space, this was used in the Space Center to protect astronauts, all right, in the space station. So this is not a new technology. Now, our trusted partner that actually produces this unit, not the technology, but the unit, is over 90 years old. They've had a 90-year-old direct sales business. They're among the largest direct selling companies in the world. The company is actually headed in Dallas, Texas. And this is our manufacturing facility, which is in Bristol, Virginia, which is over 500,000 square feet. And from what I understand, they're adding more because the demand for this product that allows us to have the ActivePure is growing by leaps and bounds. So they're actually going to advance this facility and enlarge it larger than what it is right now. But as you can see, it's very, very large, and that's just as a massive production center. Now, this is a surface treatment that was done on 2 Petri dishes. The one over to the left is a Petri dish that was used in a household that was set out and before the Air and Surface Pro. And as you can see, all types of viruses and mold and bacteria are growing on it because it's just sitting there in a home. But that same Petri, that same unit that we talked about, the ActivePure technology, was put in that house. And in just a few days, the Petri, for a few days, that Petri just sat there. And as you can see, nothing happened. So this unit actually cleans and sanitizes the air. So the difference is absolutely amazing. Now, this is actually ActivePure that is seeking emergency FDA approval. I want you to take a look at this.
Now, with the distribution of the COVID vaccine underway, the next challenge becomes
the safety of their environment at home, work, school, everywhere. The world has changed forever.
Now, with the distribution of the COVID vaccine underway, the next challenge becomes how to make people feel more comfortable with returning to offices and other places. It's where air purifiers could come into play, and the reason why my next guest is seeking emergency approval from the FDA to help fight the pandemic. For more, I'm joined by Joe Urso. He's the chairman and CEO of ActivePure Technologies. Joe, welcome. And what do you need FDA approval for specifically?
Thanks, Kelly. Well, FDA approval is very important because that clearance gives the assurances to people that you're bringing medical-grade protection to everyday places like businesses and schools and homes. And in fact, Kelly, we already have it with our ARIS Medical Guardian, where we demonstrated enormous kill rates against RNA viruses and other pathogens. And we're now bringing it to the FDA to approve us for our specific tests on the SARS CoV-2 virus, both in the air and on surfaces.
I'm reading your client list already is impressive. If it includes the Cleveland Clinic, MLB, universities, Mississippi State, state capitol buildings. So it would seem like word's getting around regardless, right?
Well, it is slowly, but I'd say we're just scratching the surface on it. And there's a lot more work to do to try to help people get back to life as we know it.
What specifically does your air filter do? So for those of us who are concerned about going back into a restaurant, is it the kind of peace of mind where I say, okay, well, I'm okay going into a restaurant that has an air purifier in it, but I'm not with one that doesn't, for example? Is it that kind of get out of jail free card, or does it not quite, make things perfectly safe? I'm sure nothing can.
Well, let's say this, it complements other solutions but in a material way. We recently got our test results back from the University of Texas Medical Lab, where we killed 99.9%, more than that actually, of the SARS CoV-2 virus that was nebulized at over 10 million particles per milliliter. We killed them in just 3 minutes. And that kind of protection, that kind of real-time protection that basically attacks the virus at its source, literally as it's coming out of your mouth, creates an enormous safety net. And while nothing's perfect, God help you if someone should cough in your face, or something like that, it could be problematic, but it would make a material difference in giving peace of mind to help businesses reopen.
But do you think if this were widely deployed, that would actually go a long way towards getting us back to normal, no matter what's happening with vaccines and so forth?
Well, I do. I really do. And I think what we're seeing, Kelly, right now, and working with government agencies and other major businesses, is that this type of solution has become almost an expected level of protection for patrons and their employees. So I do believe that this technology will, in fact, become ubiquitous over time as people become more aware of, as we are now, of the risks that we have from airborne pathogenic diseases.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.
All right. So when I saw that, that gave me even more confidence in wanting to share this with other people. And this primarily, a lot of this presentation that I'm going to be talking to you about is through video. So I want to show you the next video here where it's helping churches.
So COVID-19 really cut attendance at churches across Georgia, right? In many cases, they just decided to go virtual. But now one Johns Creek pastor told us his members can have a little more confidence in coming back inside the sanctuary because of new technology being used to clean the air.
For the members of Messiah Johns Creek, worship has looked very different in 2020.
We've had to make a lot of the same adjustments that a lot of churches have made. We've removed chairs from our sanctuary, have multiple services now that we didn't used to have.
Like most churches across Georgia and the country, COVID-19 has caused a big drop in attendance.
Our worship attendance is down to about 50%.
Pastor Harmon Lewis hopes to change that at Messiah by installing this device in their HVAC system. It's called Active Pure Technology, an FDA-approved medical-grade air cleaning system.
Our technology basically shoots out these little microscopic molecules that go into the air.
Joe Urso runs the company. He told us the tech comes in 100 different forms and destroys mold, bacteria, and viruses, including the one that causes COVID-19, both in the air and on surfaces. Air moves through what's known as a honeycomb matrix, coated with special metals that reflect light.
And when the light is reflected off the metals, it creates these wonderful, basically kill agents that fly through the air safely with people in the room to destroy airborne viruses and things like that.
Urso says business has exploded during the pandemic.
So we're at the Texas State Capitol. We're in hospitals like the Cleveland Clinic.
Pastor Lewis told us while Messiah will continue to follow CDC guidelines like mask wearing and social distancing, he hopes Active Pure technology will make people feel safer coming back to worship.
It's not, going to make coronavirus magically disappear or anything like that, but it's just another step to take to try to get people to feel as comfortable as possible coming back to church.
Reporting in North Fulton County, Dave Huddleston, Channel 2 Action.
Okay. So that right there is one of the videos that I wanted to share. I'm sharing this with pastors and churches and parishes throughout the country. But here's another. This is just an idea as to what this can do throughout the country for those people that are in any type of enclosed environment.
In the air. Active Pure technology destroys over
really
90
attendance at churches across Georgia, right? In many cases,
in the air.
they just
Active
decided
Pure
to go virtual.
technology destroys over 99.9% of harmful contaminants that can be left on surfaces between cleanings and significantly reduces dust and odors that can occur in offices, restaurants, lodging, salons, and classrooms. Active Pure technology is the only exclusive surface and air purification technology awarded the prestigious Certified Space Technology Seal of Approval, and in 2017 was inducted into the Space Technology Hall of Fame by the Space Foundation. Because Active Pure is both safe and powerful, it's an ideal solution for all kinds of businesses who are looking to stay open and keep their people safe. Business owners, hoteliers, and restaurateurs caregivers, health advocates, educators, athletes, and more. The Vollara Air and Surface Pro with Active Pure technology is the smart solution for everyone and every business.
Absolutely. So again, as you can see, all types of applications. Now, this is a badge that we provide businesses as well as anyone. You can place this on your window. You can place this on your door. And it basically talks about how Active Pure technology is actually in the environment that they're about to walk in, and where it reduces 99.9% of viruses, bacteria, mold on surfaces and in the air. And so that's like kind of like if you've ever seen a business or a home that had, we are protected by ADT Home Security. Same thing here, but we're protected by Active Pure technology. So this is our badge of safety. Now, this young lady here has been in the news quite often, and she talks about why she joined Active Pure.
Almost overnight, everyone has become concerned about the safety of their environment at home.
Hi, I'm Dr. Deborah Birx. Some of you may recognize me from my work over the last year, working in the White House as the Coronavirus Response Coordinator. Some of you also may know me from my work in infectious diseases and in pandemics around the world, working on HIV, TB, and malaria for a number of decades, 30 years almost in the military, and then at HHS and Department of State. And really, I'm excited to announce that I will be a Chief Medical and Scientific Advisor to Active Pure Technology. You know, when I was traveling the country, I was able to really talk to people and understand what their needs really were, how people want to really feel safe again indoors, and safe again indoors when you can't wear a mask. And so I was really looking for technology that was science and data driven, really working to address that specific issue, to make indoor spaces safe for individuals. And Active Pure is one of those companies that has really that type of technology. The exciting thing to me about Active Pure and the company is the people are passionate about their product. They've worked on it for decades. They've worked on it to really develop the scientific evidence and the data. The FDA has given them medical clearance for their medical guardian. That really shows the impact of this particular technology and showing that people can both be in the space and the technology can be running, providing that level of confidence that your air has that level of purity, that there won't be transmission of these really critical agents that we're all concerned about now. I think for a long time we were concerned about our air quality, and I think now we're very concerned about our air purity. And being able to work with a team that's continuing to innovate and being able to really answer a need that restaurants, potentially cruise ships, obviously sports teams, schools, and even break rooms where you really have to have your mask off in order to eat and drink and really provide that new insight and new technology. And so I'm happy to be working with this team, working with a really passionate group that want to make it safe for America to be indoors and have their mask off while they're eating and drinking.
Awesome. All right, so again, we're showing you all types of validation about this, but we're one of only 75 technologies that have been inducted into the Space Technology Hall of Fame in the past 30 years. Again, this technology was developed in NASA and our space station. And to be able to have so much documentation about this technology is absolutely amazing. It's safe, it's effective, it's proven, and it's actually certified. So again, to recap, this unit will eliminate common triggers of allergies and asthma irritants. It safely and naturally scrubs and decontaminates indoor environments. It improves ozone-free air and surface cleaning, provides ozone-free air and surface cleaning. It enhances your health and improves the quality of life. It's portable, no installation is required. You just plug it up and turn it on. It covers 500 to 3,000 square feet. And you also have a 30-day money-back guarantee with a 3-year limited warranty. Now, where is Active Pure used right now? Well, we're currently used in treating millions of homes, businesses. It's in the NASA space station, originated there. It's at Ground Zero Museum in New York City. It's at the Liberty Bell Museum, hospitals, doctors' offices, professional sports facilities. All of the Major League Baseball teams in the Major League Baseball League have this technology. Long-term care facilities, hotels, schools, daycare, places of worship, government, and cars, buses, and Uber drivers actually are buying this unit as well. So this is a fantastic